Alright, maybe the last video for the night. I had some dinner, so I got a little more energy. And I'm just trying to get an idea. It's not centered. It's not even level. Just trying to get an idea if I like it that high up. I mean, that's one tile up. I think it was, yeah, that was my 50 and a half. And it's pretty much where it's going to be. Yeah, it's not level, it's not square, it's not anything. It's just kind of, and I could see, here's the LED little insert back there. And I don't think you're going to see it. The way they design this is pretty neat. See how this has a slope to it? So that might be like, I don't want to overthink this. You know, I don't want to spend, you know, too much time with it. But I do want to get it right. But I don't want to overthink it. So it's like golf. You know, you're on a tee and you're like, you got like 1,000 moves mentally you're doing right before you hit that ball. I don't want to overthink it. So here's what it would look like. You won't see this angle, but that might be a better. The other one, the other spot was just right here. This is the bottom of it. This would be where that was going to go, right there. So that just might have been too low. So it's like right at my tricep kind of thing, you know. And it would be, you know, I think that might be a winner right there. Somewhere in that vicinity. So definitely not as low as I planned. Not as high as two heights of a, you know, a tile. So it's going to be somewhere around there. And I'll measure, you know, I'll find the center of this wall as I talked about, and I'll find the center of this, and it'll be centered in, hold on, let me back the camera out. Yeah. It'll be centered in here, and it will be centered up against here, and it'll be centered, so it'll be centered and all dealt with. But I have to initially get the position of it, and I think that looks pretty good right there. I think it looks really good. So I think we can live with that. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the way to go. All right, so it's going to be somewhere around there. I had it too low initially, so I bumped it up a bit. So I'm going to build a box. I got to make allowances for that cord, that cable. And I'm planning on, I don't know where I'm going to run it. I was thinking maybe I'll junction it in the box, but I don't know if I can get away with that. It might be legal. Or I could take it all the way over to my junction over here. Remember, I got a junction back there too. And I have to remember, that might have been just for the fan and all that. So that's not on the same switch. Yeah, that's on this switch here. So I think I have to junction it in that box up there on the can, and I think I can do that. I think that's doable. I think that's legal. So, I mean, I got plenty of cord. That's not the issue. I just have to run it on the same switch as that can light. And remember, it's not dimmable. So when I'm dimming the LED, when I dim, the LED is, I don't know what's going to happen. I think it's probably going to flicker, but it won't change its intensity because it's non-dimmable. I knew that going in. So I don't really use this. I mean, once I set it to like full on or, you know, whatever, it's not like I'm adjusting it because the switch is way over here. It's not even, you know, here it is. Remember all this electrical I did there? So, all right. I'm liking it up higher as compared to lower. So now that I know that, it's just a matter of finalizing all my measurements. I mean, you can see here, I was measuring the, you know what, out of it. So the next step is to start cutting and to get this box finished in the rough end. Obviously, I'm not going to be putting that in until, you know, the tile's just about done, probably before I grout, or maybe, you know, whatever. But That's way down the road. But I got to get the rough end done, right? I got to get all the rough end done. All right. I like that. So I'll leave you there. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. There's going to be more to come.